Hey guys, this is Dr. Ip at Vibrant Dermatology. One of the things that I love about my practice is the diversity. 50% of my practice identifies as Caucasian and 50% of my practice identifies as having skin of color. One of the questions that I get almost every day is it safe to use lasers in darker skin types? I'll have patients coming in with questions about excessive hair growth or questions about laser hair removal, and their biggest fear is that they can't get laser treatment because they have darker skin. So I kind of want to go over what to look for if you have darker skin and you're thinking about getting a laser treatment. Now, this fear about laser in darker skin is grounded in reality. The reality is that most lasers cannot be used in darker skin, and that's because most laser wavelengths actually go over a chromophore for melanin. And melanin, which people with darker skin have a little bit more of, is very sensitive to that laser light. So if you use the wrong laser, you might get burns, you might get hyperpigmentation, and all these things we don't want to happen. However, there are lasers that we can use in skin of color, and we have a number of them in my office. One of my favorite ones is the Aerolase Neo Elite. And this is a 1064 laser, and this 1064 laser penetrates more deeply into the skin and it bypasses that melanin wavelength. And so it's safe to use for hair removal, it's safe to use for acne, it's safe to use for hyperpigmentation in darker skin. If you're thinking about getting laser, the first thing you need to do is to go to an experienced board-certified dermatologist that is used to treating skin of color. Because I think that most people who have light brown skin end up getting hurt because they go to places where they assume that they can use the same lasers they use on people with white skin, and that's incorrect. So you want to go to an experienced practitioner. Other things you want to ask about are whether they have experience in treating skin of color with lasers, and you want to make sure that they have lasers that are specifically safe for skin of color. If you have any questions about types of things that I can treat with lasers in dark skin, you can ask below.